Beloved soul, pause for a moment, take a deep breath, look around at the world that surrounds you, the people, the noise, the endless movement of time. Every day we wake up, we rush through our routines, we carry our worries, our ambitions, our fears, and our desires as though this world is permanent. But the great masters have always whispered a deeper truth. Paramahansa Yogananda said, "Today you are here, tomorrow you are gone. When you pass over to the life after death, this whole world will become as a dream to you." What a powerful reminder. Today you are here and tomorrow you are gone. At first, these words may sound unsettling. The ego trembles when it hears about impermanence. The mind wants to cling to the familiar, to possessions, identities, relationships, achievements. But Yogananda was not speaking these words to frighten us. He was speaking to awaken us. Because the soul was never born to live in fear. The soul came here to remember its eternal nature. Think about a dream you had long ago. While you were dreaming, everything felt real. The emotions were real. The struggle was real. The joy and pain seemed undeniable. But the moment you awoke, the dream dissolved into nothingness. You realized that what once consumed your attention had no lasting substance. Yogananda tells us that earthly life is very much the same. One day, when the soul leaves the body and awakens into subtler realms of existence, the dramas of this world will appear like scenes from a passing dream. The arguments that once seemed so important, the anxieties that stole your peace, the endless chasing after approval, money, status, and control, all of it will fade. And what will remain? Only the love you gave, only the consciousness you cultivated, only your relationship with the divine. This is why the saints urge us not to become hypnotized by temporary things. We spend years decorating the cage while forgetting the bird inside. We nourish the body, entertain the mind, and satisfy the ego, yet the soul quietly waits for our attention. And sometimes life itself begins to shake us awake. A loss, a heartbreak, a sudden illness, the passing of someone we love. In those sacred moments, the illusion of permanence cracks open. We begin to realize that nothing in this world can truly be held forever. Not youth, not wealth, not even the body we call me. Everything changes, everything passes. But there is something within you that does not pass, something ancient, something untouched, something eternal. That is the soul. And Yogananda devoted his life to helping humanity rediscover that immortal self. He taught that death is not the end of life, death is only a transition, like walking from one room to another, like awakening from one state of consciousness into another. The body falls away, but the soul continues. In deep meditation, the yogis experience glimpses of this truth even while living on the earth. They discover a peace untouched by circumstance, a joy that does not depend on outer conditions. Why? because they begin to identify not within the changing dream, but with the eternal dreamer. How much suffering comes from forgetting who we truly are? We become attached to passing forms and temporary experiences. We fear losing things because we believe they define us. But you are not your possessions. You are not your success. You are not your failures. You are not even the body through which you temporarily experience this world. You are a child of the infinite, a wave upon the ocean of spirit. And one day every soul will awaken fully to this truth. Imagine standing at the threshold between this world and the next. In that moment, what will matter? Will it matter how many followers you had? How expensive your possessions were? How many arguments you won? Or will your heart search for something deeper? Will you long for the love you failed to express? The kindness you withheld? The moments you forget God while chasing shadows? Yogananda reminds us to live with spiritual urgency, not anxiety, but awareness. To remember that every day is sacred, every breath is a gift, every encounter is temporary. When we truly understand impermanence, we stop wasting life. We become gentler, more forgiving, more compassionate. We stop postponing love. We stop assuming that there will always be another tomorrow. And perhaps most importantly, we begin seeking the eternal now, the divine presence that exists behind all changing appearances. The masters tell us that this world is God's cosmic motion picture, beautiful, mysterious, temporary. We are actors moving through scenes that constantly change. But behind the movie screen is the one unchanging light. That light is God, and that same light lives within you. The purpose of life is not merely to survive the dream, it is to awaken within it, to remember God while living, to love deeply, to serve selflessly, to meditate sincerely, to realize your true nature before the final curtain falls. Because one day the soul will leave this earthly theater. And when it does, the world we once thought so solid may appear like yesterday's dream. So, what should we do while we are still here? Live consciously, love fearlessly, forgive quickly, seek God daily, spend time in silence, meditate, listen to the whisper of the soul beneath the noise of the world, and remember, you are far more than this passing human experience. You are eternal. You have lived before, you will live again, and beyond all births and deaths, your soul belongs to the infinite beloved. So do not fear the passing of time. Instead, let it inspire you to awaken. Let every sunrise remind you that life is precious. Let every loss remind you to seek what cannot be lost. Let every moment remind you of God. Because today you are here and tomorrow you are gone. And when this stream of earthly life fades away, may your soul awaken in the remembrance of divine love. May you live with awareness. May you love with sincerity. May you remember who you truly are, an immortal soul, journeying home to God. Jai Guru.